So let me share the screen. So in the last class, what we had a discussion, we had a demo on the ServiceNow, how it will work and how, what are the features, what are the functionalities, what are the advantages, and what are the why we are using ServiceNow from the other than other tools. So yesterday, as per yesterday discussion, we understood ServiceNow is a completely cloud-based tool. For any cloud-based tool, we have to register. For any cloud-based tool, what we need to do is, so we need a required desktop or a laptop and a web browser and a internet connection. If we have these three, we can able to access the any cloud-based application. Right now in the service now we have three, and if you want to access it, so we need to first log into the developer.servicenow.com. From that, we will request an instance and we can see the same thing. Somebody is joining. So the website name was developer.servicenow.com. So in the meantime, can anyone ping your email ID, which is an active email ID, so that we can discuss the class in the same thing. So if you already account, we can click on the sign up. But if you are, since we are a new one, click on the sign up here. If anyone can ping your active email id, so that we will create an account for that on the ServiceNow website, and we can provide the class in the same thing. So can anyone ping your email ID in the chat window, in email id? Because I have email id but it's already registered, so that I cannot show you from the scratch onwards. Thank you, Dorbabu. So I hope this is active one. So in the meantime, we can open this one in the one. So now what I am going to do, the first name, training session, and the email ID is the whatever we have given. So I'm opening the email ID, and country is India. Now the next step is password. I'm just giving one common password. I will share you this one later. Password and then, and we have to click on I am not a robot, and you have to understand, and you have to agree the service now, all these ones. If you already agreed, so you will not get any issues. So if you click on sign up, if you already entered, oh my god, this email id is already registered. Can anyone help with any other email id? So this already registered with the service now, we cannot use this one as of now. If possible, can anyone provide any other email id which is not registered with the service now, developer.servicenow.com? We can tell you the class in the same by using that email id. Hello, can anyone please, if you want to class from the scratch onwards, you can provide any one of email id, or else I have already start from the different level. From that we can do the same thing. That's okay. I think nobody want not understand. That's not a problem. So what I am going to do is, so I'm logging to my personal instance. So I will see who has given. Shivkumar. Shivkumar, I think this is not reached to the service now, and which is an active email, right? That's good. Very good. Now, whatever. I'm just going from the scratch. Because why I have requested, we need to do it from the scratch onwards. You already, So start building. So this is the email ID, India. I think Shukbar, I think email ID will be what I can say. So an activation link will be sent to you. Kindly please activate it. Okay. Once you are activated, let me know. So we can use the same thing and the password. So per one email ID, we can request a one instance only. So that's the reason. And also, if you already registered with one, you can create a, if you want to, you can delete the existing instance, and you need to do it. That's a one. So this is a very free of cost, which is a lifetime for a free of cost. But if you're not opened this login to this developer.net portal in more than 10 days, the instance will be automatically removed from the pool. So you will know whatever you have done, the customization or data or development, it should be lost. Wait, thank you. Now I'm just going to log into the service now. So this is now what happened. We have successfully logged into the developer.servicenow.com. This is the some basic questions they can ask you. So I'm getting this one. What is your role? And whatever you want to, you can do it and finish the setup. These are the basics. You don't need to worry it. Now, what happened? So this is the one. Now what we need to do is we need to um, request an instance. Instance is nothing but what was the URL which is used for the ServiceNow practice purpose. We will ServiceNow purpose. We will call it as an instance. We will do it. This is the one. And before that, in the ServiceNow, so there are yesterday what we discussed in the ServiceNow. Every 2 weeks, every year they will release a two versions. Version in the sense, if you go to the Windows, you have XP 7, 7, 8, 8.1, 10, 11, like that. There are few operating system are there, that is a versions. So like that in service now also every year they will release a new version. The first version they can release in the March, and second version they will release in the month of March and September. So the versions in the service now, the first one is aspirin, second one Berlin, third one Calgary, fourth one Dublin, fifth one Eureka, sixth one Fuji, seventh one Geneva. This means somebody's joining. Geneva. After that, Helsinki and Istanbul. And tenth one Istanbul, Jakarta. Next one is the Kingston. 12th one is the Kingston. After that, what we call Kingston, Madrid, sorry, London. Next one is a Madrid. Next one is a New York. New York, London, Madrid, New York. After that, Orlando. Next one is Paris. Next one is Quebec, Quebec. Next one is Orlando, sorry, Quebec. After that, Rome. Next one, Rome. After that, San Diego. Next one, latest version is the Tokyo. So these are the versions released in ServiceNow as of now. So you can see, the first version is Aspirin, Berlin, Calgary, Dublin, Eureka, Fuji, Geneva, Helsinki, Istanbul. So Istanbul and Jakarta, Kingston, London, Madrid, New York, Paris, Quebec, Rome, San Diego. Tokyo is the latest one. Now, so whenever if you see the instance, so the version service now what happened, they can support up to n plus 2, n plus 1. That means if you have a Tokyo, they can up to support to till the Rome version only. So if you have any issues with the Rome version, they can help you. So either you need to upgrade the instance every year for the same. This is the one. These are the versions in ServiceNow. Now, see if you want to request an instance, if you click on this one, an instance will be automatically created. Earlier, we have an option to select the version, but right now this option is removed by the ServiceNow. Now, just click on the request one, an instance will be created. It will take a couple of minutes to it. So it will take some time. So it will take just still it's loading. But earlier what happened prior to this one, whenever if you click on, it will take a less than 30 seconds to it. But right now there are many people is using the service now, so that's the reason it is getting some delay. And also you can see instance with no activity over a 10 days will be climbed back to the pool. That means if the instance doesn't use a 10 days, sorry, more than a 10 days, so what happened, it will be removed from the pool and it should be deleted from the service to instance, and whatever you have done the customization and the data and all other thing will be vanished. So you have to develop from it from the scratch. So better you can always uh, better you can always what you call uh, better you can always use the instance at least daily or 2 day couple of days one time, so that you will not get any issues uh, for the same thing here. Oh, still it is loading. So just wait. I think this is a complete automation. So we cannot do anything. Let's see. In the meantime, I will just log into the another instance, which is my another instance, personal instance. So I will tell you the class. So you don't want to waste the time. So this is the ServiceNow interface. Whenever if the ServiceNow is logged in, it will show like this one. But whenever if you log into the ServiceNow instance first time, what we need to do first, we can check what was the version of it. If you know the version, what we will do is we can easily understand. If you know the version, you can easily understand what are the features and what are the issue fixes is come, what are the other thing has came on the same thing here, so that we will not get any issues for the same. Now the thing here what we can do is, this is the service now one. This we will call it as a left navigation. Okay, I think our instance is ready. So if you click on here start building, or if you open this one, or if you click on this one, it will be automatically open here. Or if you want to see password, you can just click on the manage password instance and the password it will display here. But if you click on start building, it will be, I think, automatically open. Just check how it will log in. See, so this is the ServiceNow interface. I think this is the basic thing. This one, this all we will call as a left navigation. So left navigation one, and completely whatever you are seeing this UI, we will call it as a Polaris UI, which is an advanced one, which is come from the version called San Diego, which we will call it as a Polaris UI. Polaris UI is nothing but which is an UI which is come from the latest one. Prior to it, we have a UI 16 and UI 14 and sorry UI 15 and UI 14. These are the things one. Now whenever if you log into the ServiceNow instance, as we discussed, first we need to check what was the version of it. If you want to go to the version app, here in the filter you can search for a keyword stats, stats, stats. If you search for a keyboard, what happened, you will find the stats here. It will show what is our instance where. If you see here demo dev 89627, but if you go to the in real time, you go to the dev, sorry, company name. For example, company name is xyz, uh, dev dot service now.com. This is the developer instance. In general, there are three type of environments. The next one is xyz test dot service now. This is the test, and another one is a xyz dot service now.com. These three, they can add the same thing for it. So that means this will there are this will called as a dev instance, developer dev environment. Third one, second one is a test environment. This is the production or production. So these generally these type of environments we have. Sometimes we have a what they call UAT environment or a pre-prod or something something we can have the same thing we have now. So this since is the demo one, it is showing as a DEV this one. Now this is the build name. This is a cluster node where it was connected. This is the backend one, and here this is the build name. Build name is nothing but the version of the service node. That means what is a version? we are using the here for the same thing. And build date, that is nothing but 9th September, 16th September 2022. The build name is nothing but this Tokyo has been released it. Next build tag, see here Tokyo 0 and patch 1. Patch 1 is nothing but, so once the version is released, of course we will get some issues in this one. If it is a minor issues, what happened, the service now will fix it and will release it as a patches, security patches, so that the if you are updated one, like they will release as a patch 1, patch 2, patch 3, like that one. So here this is the patch one, we don't need it. This is the instance name and instance id. This is the one instance id, and this is the node id, and our instance status is id, this one. And our instance ip address was 10.88.131.152. So this is the basic things about the when you log into the instance, we can see it. So just now we have seen it, we have entered the keywords, or else if you don't want to enter the keywords, so you need to navigate to the application called system diagnostics, where it was. Let me reload the page. See, here we have a call this system diagnostics, we will call it as application menu. This is the system diagnostics, and here what happened, it was going some long. Just reload, I think it's some, what you call it, loading issue. Oh my god, I have clicked on the different one. So system diagnostics, if you want you can use this one. My mouse has some issue, so that's the reason it was not showing all the one. So this is the system diagnostics. In the system diagnostic, we have a what you called see, in the system diagnosis we have expression cache as one. If you click on this one, only the issue was if you enter the keyword, that what is the naming with that application menu or modules will come as a quickly the same thing. Or if you're not given, it will be the easiest one if you have to search it one. So better you always key for a search for a keyword, so that you will find a very quickly one. This is the basic how to find a instance version on this one. Till now you guys have any questions before going to the next topic? I hope you guys clear or any confusion. Hello, I hope you guys able to hear me, right? Hello, yeah, I hope you guys able to hear, right? Thank you. Now now the next step, so here now we have done. Now the next step is if you go to the one, so whenever if you log into the instance, what we have to do, we have to do the setup for the one. So first step, we need to set up the time zone for it. So that means our instance, what is the central time zone, time should be based upon the which time zone we need to wait. So our time zone and the logo and all other thing, if you want to show, you can go here ITSM guided setup. So you can go to the ITSM guided setup. From here, ITSM guided setup. Search for keyword ITSM guided setup. You'll find it. So it's loading. Just wait for a couple of minutes. So I just get it set up. You just go to the getting started. Sorry, get started. From that you can do it. Here the you just go to the system configuration. Just go to the system configuration, and again you just go here system configuration and what. Now what happened? We are just going to the system configuration, and also you can see the time zone here. The time zone here it is the one. If you want to whatever we want to we can add it. Right now what I am going to do is I'm just going to adding the central time zone US so that the team date will be showing as the same thing for it. Now I'm just going to save this one. So that was change it. That's fine. Now next step what we have to do is so I'm sorry. So the next step here you can see the banner image here whatever the image it was showing as a customer image. So the customer image is nothing but so it is showing as service. No, I don't want to see this image as this one. I want to see my one. I'm just making a sample logo. I'm just downloading a one sample logo. So sample logo. From the here, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to saving the image here in the download. So what are the sample logo here? I'm just going to replace it. Sample logo and the downloads here. So whatever it was there, so it has to this service now this one has been replaced with one, but it will take time for it. It will take maximum of 10 minutes or something. We can do it. If we reload this one, so it will reflect to some time to it one. Next one page header. If you see here page header service now service management, I want to change it one as a global IT support the project global IT support for it, and I'm just going to save this one. So if you save this one, it will take it is not reflected, and it will take some time to change all these things. Next one browser tab is nothing but this is the browser tab wherever seeing. So if you want to changes for also we can change the browser tab, and still it is loading. So let me duplicate this one. So this browser tab also we can change for the same thing. Now you can save it. So it will take some time to reflect these all changes for it, and you can wait for some more time. These are the things how do you can change the image and one. And next one here, what is the date format? What is the date format we need to display? So that means every company follow the standard date format. So here, what I am going to do is I'm just going to opening this one. So here, what I'm going, this is the date format. Right now it was in year, month, and date. It was. If you want to change it one, so I'm just taking month, date, and year. mm/dd/y. So if you change this one, it will be reflected here. Oh my god. See, let's see. See, the date format is in. Or else, if you want to have different date format, like what we can say. So I'm just making dd hyphen dd mmm hyphen yy and save this. Let's see what happens. But this time zone and this banner image, these are all a one time setup. We cannot change it a multiple times. So if you set up one time, that should be enough. See what was the date format we have seen it. See 30 dd hyphen mmm hyphen yy, the same format it was visible here. This is the basic thing. Now if you want to change anyone, this is the basic. What are the format we require, we can do it. Again I'm saying this is a one time setup. If you set up one time, so that we will not get any issues or something, we can do the same thing. And the next one, the time format, what is the time you required, we can add the same thing here. So here right now it was hs colon colon seconds 24 hours, or I want to a which is in the am pm 12 hours format. I will change it and we can do the same thing. So if I see right now it was showing as a 316 and it is a 23. Let's see it right now it was showing as a am and pm, like that whatever we required, we can always what you called, we can always as the same thing for it. Now the next step is here. So like that we can change the time zone format. Next one, this is the header background. Right now this header background, see it was changed as a global IT support. And if I reload, let's check whether the image will change or not. That's okay, image not, it will take some time. Now the header background you are showing as a black. If you want to change any different color, you can see. You can change this header background. Oh my god, 1 minute. Oh my god, I'm sorry. See, yeah. So what are the background color it was saying? So it will take some time to apply it one. And one, the banner text right now it was white. If you want to, you can change to any different color, but right now it was not showing any other one. So I'm just making here and just reload this one. Let's see what happens. So like that, whatever we are changing, we can do for the same thing. If you go to the, this is the different filter and we can add the same thing. I think right now it was UI, sorry, Polaris UI. And if you want to change it, I think I'm just give you a minute. You need to. It's okay. I think it's a UA15. That's a different one. We can discuss it later. What we can do it. So like that, whatever we have done the configurations, we can change. But see here, the logo has changed it. So it will take some time to certain time to change whatever we have. The background color, whatever we have, we can mark it to black to the header background. This is the black. If you want to, we can change it to any color, whatever we require. You can change it, and whatever we have given is a global IT support. It also same thing. To see to refresh the browser. So if I refresh the browser, so sometimes it will take some time to change it. What are we have done the mark changes. So this is the basic things whenever if you are going a fresh instance. This is a one time setup and you no need to one, and mostly this was done by the system architect somebody. You for the developer level or low level it will not get. And once you are logging to the instance, if you are already set up, you will not get an opportunity to change this one. But if you know the concept, so that you will not, you will it will be easy for you to understand the same thing. This is the basics about the ServiceNow whenever if you log into the instance. So this whatever you are seeing, this will called as a left navigation. In the left navigation, whatever we are seeing, this one as a navigation filter. In that navigation filter, whatever we require, we can do. The favorites, if you want to make a favorite, for example, I'm just going to item. If I click on here as a add item to favorite, if I click on here, so it will go to the favorites, so that I can easily open the whenever if I open the next time, so that it will reduce the time to one. If you want to remove the favorite, just click on here, you can remove the favorite. But mostly one. And history, if you go to the history, whatever you are open, it will be show this one, and you need to one. And workspace, in the back end there is an option called agent workspace something. If you want to open any, we can open it, but right now it doesn't require for you. And admin, if you want to go to the admin homepage, so it will automatically navigate to the admin homepage, which is a here. So this is the admin homepage. So that means what are the one, whatever, see, apps to ready use, ready to install, security center notification, review or work, these are all will be the same thing for it. This is the basic things. Whenever we have configured instance, we should know the fundamentals. That means how to set up a time zone, how to set up a company logo and company title or project title, and the some few background colors and the time zone and all other things for the same thing. This is the basics about the service now. Today what we had discussion, we had discussion how to create an instance person, that is a PDI, personal developer instance. And the next step, we have seen how to create instance, and next step we have created a, we have know the what are the versions in service now. And we have seen how to log into the service now instance, how to change the logo, banner title and all other the, and the this is the browser tab type will also change it to the global IT. And these few colors will be changed reflected after some time. We have seen it. This is the fundamentals till now. Anyone has any questions for the same? If you have any questions, we will help you to discuss you. Any questions? Because this is a first class, so I want to take you much more in the first class. So whatever we understand, this is the fundamental. You should know these are all steps. Anyone has any questions? Okay, that's good. So kindly note down the task for today. So create an instance by logging to the developer.servicenow.com website, and the instance. And once you are logging to the instance, so the version should be might be what happened, you can check the version of it one. So you can check what is the version of the service now, and from the navigation bar filter left navigation by using a keyword search and other things. So the next step is, once you are done whatever we have done it, what I can say, the next step is uh, just change the from the ITSM guided setup, just change the logo whatever you want to the logo, and here what are the title we have, you can give it, and browser tab title you can give it, and time zone you can give any time zone whatever you require, and the time for date format you can give multiple formats and check any incident and check how it is reflecting on whatever it made changes, whether it was reflecting or not. And the next one, the date format also you can change and uncheck. These are the fundamentals and this is the task for today. I hope you guys have clear about the task or any questions. Hello, I'm sorry, I'm not able to hear you any from anyone. Let me know whether you're able to follow me or not. Yeah, fine. So I hope you understand the task, right? Or any questions? So if you understand the task and you have understand the concept or any questions for today's topic or any other question related to service now. Okay, I'm just asking, just logging to the developer.servicenow.com. Okay, and create an instance for yourself. Once you have created an instance, just logging to the instance. First, check what was the version of it by using the left navigation search keywords or from the system diagnostics. This is the basic thing you have to do it. Next one, and once you have check the version, and next one, go to the ITSM guided setup. In that, just check this one. What we can say, change the logo to as per your requirement. You can add any logo as per your one and change the time zone to you can require the time zone, and then change the date format and open any incident from here like this one. Incidents, open, you can search for incident. So incidents, what I can say, you can open this one and change the date format, change the date format or time format, sorry, change the date format and check what was the format it was coming. And once it is done, what we have to do is we have to change the date format as per the, sorry, change the date format, time format, whether it should be at 12 a.m or 12 p.m or 24 hours format as per the our convenient for the same thing. This is the basic things you guys has to follow the same thing. This is the task for today. You have to finish this task before the next class. I hope you clear about the task or any confusion. Hello, very good, thank you. And yeah, if no other questions we can wind up the call. Hopefully we'll meet it tomorrow at same time. Thank you.